Have you ever heard the saying, pride goes before a fall? It's a timeless piece of advice, and there's a fascinating old story that shows exactly what it means. Let's dive into the tale of two roosters and a very big lesson. Imagine a bustling farmyard full of life with chickens clucking and pigs oinking. In this farmyard lived two roosters, or cocks as they were called back then. Now, these weren't just any roosters. They were proud, strong, and had a serious rivalry. They simply could not stand the sight of each other. Every time they crossed paths, you could feel the tension in the air. The other farm animals would scatter, knowing that trouble was brewing. This rivalry wasn't just about who got the best spot to crow in the morning or who got the first pick of the corn. It was about dominance. Each one wanted to be the undisputed king of the farmyard. Their constant squabbling cast a shadow over the otherwise peaceful farm. The hens were nervous, the ducks stayed in their pond, and even the old farm dog would sigh and shake his head. One sunny afternoon, the tension finally boiled over. The two roosters decided they had had enough. It was time to settle the score once and for all. With a flurry of feathers and a series of loud, challenging crows, they flew at each other. It was a fierce battle, a whirlwind of beaks and claws. They leaped, they dodged, they struck with all their might. Feathers flew everywhere as they tumbled and fought across the dusty ground. The other animals watched from a safe distance, their hearts pounding. The fight raged on for what felt like an eternity. Both roosters were bruised and exhausted, but neither was willing to give up. Finally, one rooster landed a decisive blow. The other, beaten and battered, couldn't fight anymore. Defeated, he tucked his tail between his legs and limped away, crawling into a dark, quiet corner of the barn to hide his shame and lick his wounds. The battle was over. There was a new champion. Now what do you think the victorious rooster did? Did he graciously accept his win? Did he go check on his defeated rival? Not quite. Filled with overwhelming pride, the winning rooster needed everyone to know about his triumph. He flew straight to the highest point he could find, the very peak of the henhouse roof. Standing tall against the blue sky, he puffed out his chest, flapped his powerful wings with great fanfare, and let out the loudest, most triumphant crow you've ever heard. It wasn't just a morning wake-up call. It was a booming declaration of his victory. He crowed again and again, his voice echoing across the fields, shouting to the world, "I am the winner. I am the greatest. Look at me, the undisputed master of this farmyard." He was so caught up in his own glory, so focused on boasting, that he paid no attention to anything else. But someone else did hear him. High above, circling gracefully in the sky, was an eagle. The eagle's sharp eyes had been scanning the ground for its next meal. The rooster's loud, repetitive crowing was like a dinner bell. It drew the eagle's attention directly to the top of the henhouse. The rooster, busy showing off, was completely oblivious to the danger lurking above. With breathtaking speed, the eagle folded its wings and swooped down from the sky like a feathered missile. Before the proud rooster even knew what was happening, powerful talons gripped him tightly. There was a squawk of surprise and terror, a frantic flutter of wings, but it was too late. The eagle, with its prize firmly in its grasp, soared back up into the clouds and carried the boasting rooster away to its nest. The farmyard fell silent. Down below, from his hiding spot in the corner, the defeated rooster had seen everything. He watched in disbelief as his rival, who had just been celebrating his grand victory, was carried off into the sky. The coast was clear, the threat was gone. Cautiously, the defeated rooster stepped out from the shadows. He looked around the now empty farmyard. The top of the henhouse was vacant. He was the only rooster left. And just like that, without another fight, without any boasting at all, he quietly took his place as the new master of the farmyard. The story teaches us a powerful lesson. The winning rooster's pride, his need to shout his victory from the rooftops, led directly to his downfall. If he had just been a humble winner, he would have remained the king. Instead, his arrogance made him an easy target. It's a great reminder that true strength isn't about being the loudest or the proudest. Sometimes humility is the greatest victory of all. Thanks so much for watching and listening to this classic tale with me. If you enjoyed this story and the lesson it holds, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.